It's time to get promoted to the Championship. Yes, that's right. With 2 games to go, it's in our hands still. We're 4 points clear of third place. We're 2 points behind Blackburn Rovers, so we could actually win the league. Wow. Regen Rovers are ready for the big time. Are ready for the second tier of English football. After an interesting season. We've actually only lost 8 games. It seems like it's been quite an average season because of just different factors, struggling with the tactics, a lot of draws towards the end of the season. There's not been that many standout players this year. We've had injury problems to the likes of Spencer Drury, who's obviously a very key player. But somehow we've gone unbeaten for about 19 games and we're so close to promotion. Today we're away from home against Ipswich Town. Over the years, we've had a bit of a history of them. We've taken them on in the EFL Cup twice and lost against them. We've lost 3 times against them, won twice and drawn once. So let's try and even that up by getting our 3rd win against the Tractor Boys. Lee Zelis has just picked up a 4 to 5 week injury. That's a bit of a blow. But at the same time, it kind of gives an opportunity for our 3rd choice goalkeeper, Nick Austin, apparently these days, is actually better than Lee Zelis. I know there's a lot of Lee Zelis fanboys out there that are saying he should be our number 1. But quite clearly, Fuchchar is the much better goalkeeper. He continues to impress in training. He's getting better and better. His form has improved lately as well. He's not had the best of seasons, but he quite clearly is our best goalkeeper and he's starting to put in some good performances. Nick Austin apparently is our 2nd best goalkeeper now and he's only 19 years old. So the future is bright for Regen Rovers goalkeepers, I would say. Unfortunately, we have got another injury and it is the in-form Ollie Barber, who got injured in the last game. He's out for the rest of the season with a back strain, so that's a bit of a shame. But there you go. So Patrick Dibber, back from injury, is coming to the midfield and playing him as a box-to-box midfielder alongside Garber and Holland. Arthur Owusu comes into the team on the right wing. He set up a goal for Parma against Peterborough, so I'm going with him instead of Owen Hogg, who's on the bench. The rest of the team stays the same. We're actually favourites for this game, which is a bit of a rarity. Ipswich Town are smack bang in the middle of the table. They're out of the playoff contention. There's still a few teams that can get into those playoffs. Luton and Preston and Bradford can still overtake us. But if we win today, we're promoted. They're playing 4-4-2. We're sticking with this tactic that helped us get a 1-1 draw against Middlesbrough and a 4-0 win against Peterborough in the last episode. It's called Regen Sensible because I'm actually being sensible with a traditional looking tactic for the first time in my life. I know 4-3-3 is a traditional looking tactic, but the way I did it was a bit over the top, wasn't it? This is more of a modern football tactic. Let's see how we get on against Ipswich Town. Let's motivate the lads, get them up for it. We're sticking with Spencer Drury up front. He didn't manage to get a goal against Peterborough. Let's see if he can get his 13th goal of the season today. Craig Palmer on 21 goals. If he can somehow score 4 goals in the last 2 games, then he equals Spencer Drury's record, but that's highly unlikely, especially with him starting on the bench today. Early chance for Ipswich Town, and it's thrown in. Edwards, who's been brilliant at the back, heads that away, but here's an opportunity maybe for Ipswich. We're on the back foot early on. 1-0. We're 1-0 down already. Not a great start to the game. Oliver Moss with the opening goal. And the problem with having it on counter is that we're relying on the opposition to kind of push forward. So maybe we need to go attacking for the rest of this half. 22 minutes on the clock. Here's Bogey. Great ball through to Spencer Drury. Can he finish? He can't. It's the Spencer Drury of old. And Patrick Dibber is injured again. He's only just come back. That's irritating. We'll actually bring on Craig Palmer. And he will... Yeah. We'll play him in... In fact, let's go 4-2. It's the suicidal 4-4-2, as some people have called it in the past. Yeah, we'll do this. Brave move. It's a brave new world. As it stands, we're 3 points clear of Luton. Oh, that's annoying. Even a draw would be handy today. It's not been good enough so far. Let's not blow this. Let's not bottle this, guys. Please. Please don't bottle this. Let's exploit the flanks. Let's not roam from positions, actually. Let's just do something, guys. Do something, please. We've done nothing so far in this game apart from Patrick Dibber getting injured. Oh, Spencer Drury had a chance, of course. But he turned into Spencer Drury of 2 years ago rather than Spencer Drury of last year. But this might be an opportunity right at the start. Nope, Arthur Owusu's cross is not good enough. Maybe we could look for overlap with our wing-backs. Look for overlap. Get forward, Stephen Dean. Attack. Booty, you can attack as well. I'm nervous. Now here's Bogey losing the ball. But Holland does well. Spencer Drury's through. He hits the post. The one time, Spencer Drury, I need you to be clinical. Today you've had 2 clear-cut chances. What has happened? In fact, I think we're going to have to bring him off. On comes Larry Udder as the target man. Oh, Spencer Drury. Why? Why? We've had the opportunities today and we've not taken them. And this could be our first defeat for a long time. Owen Hogg's going to come on for Francis Arthur Owusu. What do I do? What do I do? Fluid. Half an hour to go. Can we get back into this? Here's a chance maybe. Stephen Dean out wide to Booty. It's through to Larry Udder. Larry Udder. It's in the back of the net from Bogey again. Glenn Bogey. 2nd goal in 2 games. With the equaliser. Let's push forward for the winner now. We'll go back to flexible rather than fluid. We're 4 points clear. We're currently getting promoted with that goal from Glenn Bogey. This will make the episode 100. That goal could be the one that fires us to the championship. I think at the moment then that means we just need to, in fact, let's go to tactics and go back to the same defensive fullbacks that we had previously, and Udder will drop back there because we don't desperately need a goal right now, do we? Let's go back to counter. Ipswich will probably push forward to try and get a home win for their fans. And we can hit them on the break. Can we hang on? Here's Bogey. He's fired it up the pitch to Udder, who does magnificently well. And he's passed it to Palmer. Oh, it's a good save. That was our 3rd clear-cut chance of the game. We've had the opportunities to win this. That would have been a famous goal from Craig Palmer. We're still 4 points clear, I think. Unless there's some crazy late goal. I think Preston have scored. That might ruin it for us. It has. Crap, we're not promoted. Preston. Why? There's still 3 points. It's still possible for Preston to overtake us, but Luton Town are out of it. We can't win the league now because Blackburn have won. But our unbeaten run continues. It is ridiculous. It really is. Blackburn have won League One. Can we get 2nd place? Patrick Dibber's out for 5 to 6 weeks, which is a shame. He misses the last game of the season. Right, let's see how many games we're unbeaten in the league. Middlesbrough was the last defeat. Yep, 20 games unbeaten. I hope I don't live to regret going back to counter in that game because I thought we were getting promoted. Preston North End. I think they scored 2 late goals as well, annoyingly. 83rd minute and an 89th minute goal to give them hope of getting automatic promotion. Why, Preston? Why? But we've got Accrington Stanley on the last day of the season. They're 21st. Are they relegated? They might be fighting for their lives, which does not bode well. Let's have a look. No, they're relegated. That's good, but they might be fighting for pride. What do we do with the training for the last week? We're going attacking. We're going high. High intensity. Yeah. All we need is a draw on the last day of the season to get promoted. Surely even we can do that. Oh no! Jonathan Edwards! Oh wait, he can play through injury. Letting him rest, see a specialist would be better for the player's long-term health. I think we have to do that. We can bring in Danny By or Reece Walker for the last day of the season and hope he does a job. But Jonathan Edwards is a massive bloke because he's been magnificent in helping us get 20 games unbeaten, essentially. The game's given me some injuries to make it difficult. Sylvester the Snake, lead us to glory. Hold team meet. I'm not going to do that because I could completely ruin the morale of the team. And the morale is top notch going into this final match. By rallies the troops. Good old Danny By. He's not even in the team at the moment, but he's rallying the troops. The captain is doing his job. Oh, Drury's about to become our leading league goal scorer. Oh, that is exciting. Where's Regen Rovers records? Because Jack Young has still got the most league goals for the club. Spencer Drury. Oh, he's miles behind. He's still 9 goals behind. Oh, come on. Drury's our top goal scorer ever, though, by now, I think. Oh, René Kremer reportedly open to relinquishing control of the club. Perhaps we could get some rich guys in. Here we go then. Accrington Stanley at home. The fans can send us up to the championship. Everyone's going to turn up for this. There's going to be people sitting on top of the Jack Young stand. There's people going to be holding on to the side of the stake pit, clinging on, trying to get a view. It's going to be a massive, massive game here today. There's a few changes required. Edwards will have to drop out, and I'm going to bring Danny By in. He has to be the man that comes in to the back line, the captain. And into the middle of the pitch, we're going to play Diaz, not in the middle, Garber's going to play in the middle, as the advanced playmaker, which is what Ollie Barber was doing. And Diaz, who has had a poor season, has an important role to play on the last day of the season. I'm also going to play Craig Palmer on the wing, which he doesn't suit at all. But I kind of feel like it, or maybe Spencer Drury could play. Spencer Drury on the wing and Palmer up front. Let's go with that. Spencer Drury's got the pace. He can get down the wing. I don't think he can cross, but he's got the pace. This is it. We're favourites for this match against relegated Accrington Stanley. They've got some dangerous players. They've got Ryan Grace, who I rejected in the summer. I decided I wouldn't go for him. He would have cost a lot of money. But he's not had the best of seasons. He scored 16 goals, but in 53 games it's not been brilliant for him. This is when he scores a hat-trick, isn't it? But we're lining up with a similar formation that we can do a job on Stanley. Got an uncle called Stanley. Random fact of the day. His middle name's not Accrington, though. Imagine if you're called Stanley and your parents put Accrington as your middle name. Or imagine if your last name's Stanley and someone called you Accrington. I heard a stat somewhere that there was a ridiculously high number of people last year, or there has been over the years, people with the last name Villa living in the Birmingham area that have called their son or daughter Aston. So they're called Aston Villa. Crazy. We owe Accrington after... blah, blah. Yeah, we owe them. We don't owe them money. We owe them some goals. Not for them to score against us, for us to score against them. That didn't come out right. Let's do this. Let's get promoted to the championship. Regardless of the result, guys, please hit that like button. Whether it be a a dislike. No, not a dislike. A like. Like it. Anyway, yeah. What am I talking about? Just hit that like button, please. I'm an idiot. Here come Accrington Stanley. Looking dangerous. That was a belter, that was. But we survive. In fact, we're going attacking. Let's get a goal. It's Preston are losing 2-0. We might not need a goal. Oh, brilliant news. We've only had 2 shots to their 10 so far, but here's Bogey, hero of the last 2 games. He's had it. Oh, it's just wide. He went for it. Here's Stephen Dean with the throw-in. Craig Palmer can't win it, but here's Craig Palmer again. Craig Palmer. I got overly excited for no reason as Accrington Stanley hit us on the break here. And Stephen Dean definitely fouled his man, but the ref played on, and here come Accrington Stanley, looking dangerous. Why can't we win the ball back? Danny Bike. Oh, Booty. What are you doing, Booty? Ah. Why is he getting sent off? Booty, you prune. It might not even matter that we lose this game, but it's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Losing against the relegated team when you're about to get promoted. Tim Green's going to come on. He's going to come on for Diaz, who's knackered, and play at left back, and we're just going to play this formation. Oh dear. Okay, Fuat Kachar, show me your best. Come on. Grace. Oh, he scores that one. 17th goal of the season for Ryan Grace. I really should stop belittling opposition players because they just will score against me. And it's a disappointing half of football, but at the moment we're still in second place because Preston North End are losing at the moment. 2-0 against Doncaster. Show a bit of desire. Do it for the fans, guys. We're so close to winning the league. In fact, why don't we play Drury up front anyway? I'm being brave. We're playing no right winger. Let's focus our attacks down the left-hand side of the pitch. I'm sure Stephen Dean can cope with a couple players by himself. Here's Green. He's on a yellow card already. He's been on the pitch for like 2 minutes. I wanted to get promoted in style, not a 1-1 draw against Ipswich and a 1-0 defeat against Accrington Stanley. How are we second in the table on the last day of the season with 75 points? It just seems such a low tally. Let's throw 3 up front. Uda's coming on. Let's pump it up the pitch. Roam from positions. Fluid football. I want to get a goal. Here's Garber. Is this the opportunity? Stephen Dean. Into Danny Bye. Back to Garber. Through to Craig Palmer, who loses the ball. But Fisher steps in. However, they're on the attack here. Stephen Dean. Oh, good tackle from our Northern Irish right back. But he's given the ball away. And here they come again. Garber can't win that. But he's won this one. It's through to Spencer Drury. Stephen Dean. I'm getting excited. We've got over the halfway line. Garber. Oh, what the hell was that? Why are we losing? I know we're down to 10 men, but come on. Guys, do something for me. Go overload. The game's done this on purpose, hasn't it? Just to make it a little bit nervy, even though Preston are still losing 2-0. 8 minutes to go. It'd be nice to at least get an equaliser. Come on, please. Please, guys, do this for me. But no, it's going to be a second goal for Accrington Stanley. Or maybe not. It's pinball stuff here at the end of this season. Danny Bye. Here's Craig Palmer. Craig Palmer. What the hell was that? It doesn't matter though. We're going up to the championship. What an achievement from Regen Rovers. It really is stunning. We've had a lot of help this season from basically the other teams in the division not being good enough. But oh, what was going on there? Fuat Kachar, what were you doing? Here's Garber. It's been a strange old season, but we're going up to the second tier of English football, which is just quite incredible considering where we've come from. It really is. As Spencer Drury gives that to the keeper. We've had 4 shots today. It really has been a terrible... We've been in our flip-flops even though we weren't promoted. How odd. Never mind. 40 seconds of football to go. Here's Holland. Spencer Drury can't catch that, and that will surely be the end. The fans will congratulate the players, I'm sure, even though we've fizzled out today. Maybe I went with the wrong... Maybe that tactic wasn't suitable against this type of team. I don't know, as that was a rose-ed clearance from... Was that Fisher? But that's the end. We're promoted to the championship, I assume, as long as Preston haven't suddenly scored 3 goals. Yes, we are. We're 3 points ahead of Luton, 3 points ahead of Preston, 7 behind Blackburn in the end. But we go up in second place. It's a bit of an anticlimax, I suppose, but there we go. We will be playing in the English Championship next season. How the hell are we going to survive? I won't look into things at detail right now. Episode 99 will be a season review of our 10th season on this save. Please smash that like button to show your support for the series and show your support for Regen Rovers this season. I will see you in episode 99. Bring an ice cream.